Ever caught yourself mid-conversation, suddenly gripped by the fear that you're talking too much, too fast, or just plain hogging the spotlight? Well, if you have ADHD like me, welcome to our world, where our minds race faster than our words, leaving us questioning if we are bothering others instead of engaging with them. I'm Olivia Roberts. I work with entrepreneurs to simplify their business to be more productive and more profitable. I appreciate you being here. If you watch this video and learn anything new today, please leave a like and subscribe to our growing community. Now, in today's video, we're diving into a super simple yet effective model that'll keep your conversations flowing. This is going to be especially handy when you're connecting with a new prospect, client, or even at networking events and interviews. Now, you've probably heard the advice. Ask open-ended questions. Why? Because they pave the way for more elaborate answers, moving beyond that typical yes-no response that closed-ended questions tend to elicit. So today we're zeroing in on sustaining, engaging conversations. So how do we truly connect? So consider this. A closed-ended question, how are you today, often wraps up with good. Okay, well, crickets, where do we go from there, right? And we want to extend the conversation, right? So we actually want to flip this to an open-ended version. Open-ended questions like, what have you been up to today? See, this nudges the conversation into a longer narrative. So sure, you might get a short, just work, the usual, and here's where you can dig deeper with a follow-up. Well, how's work been treating you lately? See, suddenly the person you're talking to is more inclined to open up because you've shown a genuine interest. So enter the IFR method. The IFR method: inquire, follow up, relate. This strategy ensures you are not interrogating or dominating the conversation or one-upping them. It shows that you're genuinely interested. Now, particularly for those of us with ADHD, see, there's a fine line between relating and appearing as if we're attempting to one-up someone in the conversation. See, an example of this, maybe someone mentions they come from a big family and you jump in with a, me too, I have 6 brothers. And each time they share, we me too them. And we intend it to be relational, and yet it just feels competitive. So stick to the IFR cycle. You inquire sincerely. You follow up based on their response, and you relate by sharing a bit about yourself. This keeps the engagement, the exchange balanced and engaging. So I'm curious, do you use a similar approach? Could this approach help you create powerful conversations that could positively impact your business? I'd love to hear from you. Drop your comments below. Now, before we wrap up, let's walk through a quick example. You're at a networking event and meet someone new. You might start with, hey, what brought you here today? And let's say they say, you know what, I'm here all the time. It's great for connecting with other leaders. Now, right here, you're going to resist the urge to immediately relate with your own experience, right? Instead, stick to the IFR method and ask a follow-up question. Well, what do you think sets this event apart from others? Now, after they respond, now it's time to relate. Then you circle back to inquire again, keeping the conversation balanced, lively, and meaningful. So inquire, follow up, relate. Inquire, ask a question, follow up, another question to get deeper, and then relate. You've got this. Now practice this IFR method and watch your conversations transform. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you at the next video.